Annyeong! We are covering Seonghwa today and just how friggin' beautiful he is, because there are not enough videos about how gorgeous this friggin' man is. So I went on Reddit, because that's where I go. And plus, this was an alert to me in my Google. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna cover this. This seems interesting. And hopefully you think it's interesting too. And if you do, hit that like, hit that sub, and let's get into this. In my 10 plus years of being a K-pop fan, how long have you been a K-pop fan? I've been a K-pop fan since 2020. I started standing ATEEZ in July of this year with Gorilla. And that's who stuck out to me during the chorus. Seonghwa pulling a facial. I was like, what is this? Who is that? Then I looked at pictures and I was sold. Seonghwa is the most beautiful visual I have ever laid eyes on. Just spreading my Seonghwa appreciation agenda. And I accept it. I accept this so much. Disclaimer, I don't appreciate him only for his visuals, but you can. You can do that. It's totally fine. But also for his entirety. He is quite dreamy as a whole. As an artist and as a public persona. To me, he is eye candy and soul food. I am merely putting a spotlight on how beautiful I find him in this one post. So to just let out my feels on how he inspires me as a muse. Don't get me wrong, I don't put him on a pedestal as someone perfect. I still see him as a human who's beautiful and who is a visual. How many times do you call someone that you know a visual and you think that they're beautiful, but then you add a disclaimer? Make up your mind. It's okay. We're not gonna blow up this post because it's not anything negative. It's just talking about someone in a very categorical way, as if he's like an item on a shelf, and he's not. But just for beauty's sake, we can appreciate how he looks, because you just don't see people looking like him walking around in real life. Like, that's just not a thing. So we're not going to read this whole post, but a lot of things in this post stuck out to me. How can a person be both equally handsome and pretty? Right? Like, how is that even physically possible? As I'm talking, I'm going to put pictures and GIFs in of his face just to show how gorgeous this man is. He is both masculine and feminine. Yeah, even in his dancing, he's able to pull off that duality so effortlessly, and it's just not fair. Angular and soft. Please, have you seen a full freaking profile of this guy? On Studio Choom, when his hair was back for fireworks, I had never seen something so perfectly sculpted in my entire life. Like the forehead, the eyebrows, the eyes, the nose, the freaking cheeks, the mouth, the chin, everything was hitting. It was so perfect. The haircut on him in that, please. I feel like I just want to stop reading Reddit and just go watch that, but it's gorgeous. And how is he doing this all at the same time? That's not okay. He really wakes up and walks around looking like that every day? Yeah, he does, and it's so disrespectful. His beauty astounds and infuriates me sometimes. Like, he doesn't have a bad or weird angle at all. His sharp bone structure is immaculately sculpted, and his proportions are impeccable. And every single facial feature of his is already well-shaped, defined, prominent, intricate, and big, large, lush. When viewed individually, yes, I just told y'all about him in Studio Choom and how he looked, and I'm just gonna find a picture and put it up so you can see it for yourself, or we just may watch the video. I don't know, because my heart is just going through it right now. Yet it is all still combined well in perfect proportions and in aesthetic harmony on his refined face. Now this person is spitting mad facts about Mr. Park Seonghwa. In fact, this person sounds like they are in love with Seonghwa, and I cannot deny them that privilege of having love towards such a beautiful man. But have you seen his pre-debut? I already pulled up a picture. Look at him before he debuted. What is this? That's perfection. Look at him. This looks like he's about in high school. I mean, it looks like he had braces or something, but he still looks really good. Here he is again, like the braces are off. His teeth are perfect. His hair is fluffy. More pre-debut, like this is not okay. Some other pictures of him, he's just flawless, and it's really inappropriate. His face is sculpted. it looks like it could cut things. It's just, and this person just goes into more descriptives about Seonghwa's face, and you can find the link below. But Seonghwa is the most striking, most breathtaking, most beautiful visual I have ever seen. Unparalleled. Now, if you have something against that and you think, oh my gosh, you're wrong, like there's other gorgeous idols, who? Let me know. Drop it below. Let me know who else is a gorgeous idol so I can look it up and maybe do a video on it, because I can't find anyone else who beats Seonghwa. Initially, when I got into K-pop, I did think V from BTS was gorgeous, and even plastic surgeons said his face is perfect. You're never gonna find another face like this. Until I saw Seonghwa, I was like, well, this is different. And plus, Seonghwa offers things that V doesn't offer. Not to compare them or anything, but that's technically what I'm doing. Seonghwa dances. He's really, really funny, but he has like this understated humor about him, which really vibes well with me. And he's just a babe. God took sweet time to sculpt this fine one. Seonghwa is a peak example of the human male species. Specimen. Yes, I agree. I'm gonna see ATEEZ in a couple of days, and I am already excited. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with being in the same building as them, as all 8 of them. That's crazy. Let's see what else we have in here. Just talking about how elegant he is. Clearly, he is elegant. He's dreamy, he's striking. This person loves him. He has this futuristic, urban, and edgy, yet also timelessly classy and glamorous essence. I've never seen so many adjectives in one sentence. I can't even get them out. A dangerous, commanding, sophisticated, and suave, dashing, debonair presence, and this mysteriously serene, ethereal. This person loves him, and if they ever met him, they'd probably ask him to marry him, probably. And just, oh my, this is the longest description I have ever seen. Now I want to see what other people have to say. People are saying that they patiently read through all that. I would do it, but it would probably take quite some time. It is a very long love letter dedicated to Seonghwa's beauty. Yes! Blubbering artist, for sure, for sure. You're better than me to describe how insanely attractive Seonghwa is to me. I just go about it. Yeah. Gonna upvote that because it's so true. If this ain't a mood, he's just ethereal. I'm too stunned with yes, yes. 10-10 visual, 10-10 post. Yes and yes. Read the post for yourself because it is just so elaborate and beautiful all at the same time. So we're actually gonna skip into another Reddit post here where Hongjun made Seonghwa name himself as the visual of the group. But I didn't know this initially, that San is the face of the group. I didn't know that. So technically he was the visual. I don't know. If you know the true story behind that, let me know below. But let's get into the video of when Seonghwa was pressured into calling himself the visual. Let's go.
ATEEZ. 그러면 일단은 요사이가 방금 질문했으니까 제가 성화한테. 성화, who is the visual of ATEEZ? Maybe. Oh, just you.
Okay, all members busy.
Yeah.
I think all members so very good.
Yeah, just good.
Yeah.
Your answer. So your question.
First of all, Seonghwa's English is so cute. Now we're gonna go into another YouTube video of just Seonghwa just getting all praise about how he looks, which I'm totally okay with. All of his members are so excited about how he looks, and they get to hang out with him every single day. So they never get tired of how he looks. Could you imagine? And Seonghwa has like the best teeth I have ever seen.
나는 그게 제일 싫어. 윤호랑 성화랑 잘생긴 사람의 못생긴.
He's attacking us without even saying anything, and he knows exactly what he's doing. It's so disrespectful for him to act this way.
비주얼을 맡고 있지. 아 요즘 이분 되게 미모가
팬이었어요. 이분 제가 생각했을 때 이분은 너무 잘생겼어요. 넌 아니에요. 너 아니에요. 너 아니에요. 아니에요. 아니에요.
Son is very, very handsome. We all know this.
강렬하고 달콤한 퍼포먼스와 눈을 뗄 수 없는 비주얼
Look at him.
원더랜드
성화 형은요, 저는 태어나서 반간이 저렇게 잘 어울리는 남자 처음 봤고요. 그리고 반간을 죄송합니다. 머리 반만 넘긴 머리가 잘 어울리는 사람을 처음 봤고요. 그 다음에 또 얼굴도 잘생겼고, 그 다음에
Could you just imagine, like the Reddit person said, just waking up every day and just existing like this is your face? That is his face for the rest of his life, and it's just sickeningly perfect. And it's offensive. It's so offensive. But we all should be so blessed that we get to live in the same era as Park Seonghwa. Just imagine if it's 50 years in the future, and you know, obviously he'll stop performing by then, but right now in this moment, we are all connected as ATINY to see Seonghwa perform in this lifetime. We should all be so blessed. So this Reddit post, clearly we're not blowing it up. It's nothing negative, it's nothing bad. I can't dispute it because it's just spitting mad facts. Seonghwa is a amazing looking man. He's still a very young man, so he will still be growing into his looks for the next couple of years. So let us just appreciate where we are with our appreciation for Mr. Park Seonghwa. I'm at a 10/10 level. He is my bias. My alt bias record is Son, because Son just brings something else completely to the table. Let me know who you think could be the visual of the group, and do you think that Seonghwa is the visual of the group? And if he is your bias or bias wrecker or alt bias or your bias, let me know when he stood out to you the most. When you first laid your eyes on Mr. Park Seonghwa, what was he doing? What was he singing? What was he wearing? Because I know you remember that exact moment, because I remember that exact moment. Thank you so much for joining me on K-Pocalypse. My name is Chris Fidelis. Check out the ATEEZ playlist, and don't forget to hit sub, because I want to stay connected with you and I want to give you some hearts below. See you soon. Annyeong.